Hi green lovers. Well, last year, almost to the day, I planted about 25 bulbs of saffron and they grew, they produced the beautiful flowers. I managed to harvest a whole bunch of saffron. It was all great. But at the end of that season, I was supposed to dig up the saffron bulbs and put it away in a cool, dark place for the rest of the season until I was ready to plant it again this year, which is about now. Well, folks, I have a confession to make. I did nothing of the sort. I left the saffron bulbs in there all summer long. I don't know what happened to them. Today I'm digging them out, and the good news is I do have a lot of bulbs. The bad news is I do not know whether they are viable. Well, we're going to find out. Nothing like a gardening experiment on some pretty expensive bulbs. Let's see how it goes. Here's the thing though, I actually have a lot more than the 25 that I planted. Probably easily 50, maybe even more bulbs. I'm going to actually count them. But I want to show you how they are looking. They're a pretty sorry sight. And before I dig up the last batch, I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, so the saffron is growing somewhere in here. This soil was all the way up to the top. You can see it has dropped significantly. I've got all kinds of plants and flowers that I had planted. Those are all dried out. These are sweet alyssum. Let's see what's going on with the saffron. I can already see some of the bulbs here. It's actually a pretty decent looking bulb and it does feel nice and firm. Let's hope they're viable. Let's dig out a few more. That's what that looks like. Another nice looking one. Some more. Let's go ahead and dig all of them out and let's see how many I get. Okay, so I did some rough grading. Large, medium, small. I have 22 large. I have 55 medium and I've got 83 small. That's a total of 160 bulbs that I got from my initial 25 bulb investment. That's not bad actually. That's more than 6 times the number of the original. Though I have to say that most of the original bulbs were in this larger size as far as I can recall, which I only got 22 of. But you know what? They produce lots of babies in spite of all my neglect. Now the thing is, are they gonna grow? Well, we're gonna find out. Okay, so I went ahead and refreshed the soil and I am going to be digging holes about 2 inches or so deep, and I'm spacing these about 3 inches or so apart, 3 to 4 inches apart. Now you want to plant it so that the pointy side is up and the dull side is down. And extremely important that you keep this thing covered with some kind of mesh, especially if you've got rodents. They absolutely love this stuff. They will dig up and eat these tasty morsels. So I've got this mesh. This is a 1/2 inch hardware cloth. And after I plant this, I'm going to actually place this in. I'm going to put a brick on top of this. And once they start sprouting, I'll maybe fold this over and kind of raise this as it goes. But yeah, these are very, very vulnerable to all kinds of critters digging them up and eating them. I've got squirrels, I've got voles, I've got moles, I've got rats. I've got the gamut. So I have to protect my saffron. I will continue this recording after I see them starting to sprout, if I see them starting to sprout. Please subscribe if you want to follow along and hit that like button. It sure helps it get out to a broader audience. And in the meanwhile, check out my harvest video from last year. It was actually pretty cool. I actually got enough saffron to last me a whole year. Until next time, live green and love your greens.